Interesting. And before the show, Caesar, we had a chance to talk. You'd mentioned that you have a sales accelerator program with marketing. Could you talk a little bit about that and the diversity and what people can get out of that program?
Sure. It's called the Accelerate program. We chatted about some of the work I'm doing, helping minorities and or minority business owners, I should say, and multicultural business owners, right? So only because that's what I am, so I want to focus on that. So the Accelerate program really helps folks accelerate their sales, because when you're a startup and a small business, you're wearing multiple hats. Therefore, you're not focusing, and when you don't focus, you know what happens. It's all over the map. And so the program essentially helps folks to go from, finding and connecting with their ideal target clients, which there's a number of services that do that, that you've heard about. I'm sure a lot of people receive information from lead setting and appointment setting services.
Okay.
So that's part A. Part B is, okay, now that you have this ideal target client, you've identified them, you've connected with them, predominantly through LinkedIn is the work that I'm doing.
Interesting.
What do you do with that now? So then I also help in terms of the presentations and looking at the sales process and tools that people are using to maximize their closing ratios and the deal flow that they have.
Could you go back? You said closing ratios. Can you talk a little bit about that terminology, just in case no one knows?
Sure. So a closing ratio is just purely the fact that, out of how many people you've been able to present to, how many of those actually turned into a particular deal or turned into a client, a long-term client. And there could be many reasons why. So the idea is to raise that up and to increase that. And there's many sides of how to do that. So that's part of the Accelerate program, where we're helping a company with that aspect of it, plus some other social media work, such as posting videos relevant to the company and that sort of thing. So that's why it's an Accelerate program.
So the videos that are posted, the sales training, is it tailored for different ethnic groups? Or, because I'm guessing a social media post here in the US probably wouldn't have the same effect as a social media post in China.
Correct. Absolutely right. So it's geared here mostly in the US, because most people are here. They're trying to tap into the market here. And what's interesting is that in the US, it's people are very accepting of risk. So it's a very high risk tolerant society, right? So and so people are willing to try things. They're more prone to adopt different types of tools. And so this is why people come here, but still your messaging is done here, right? And so you're targeting ideal clients based on industries, based on profiles. These are different things that we look at when we're working on a day-to-day basis, trying to outreach to or to do outreach to particular client groups.
Interesting.